Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shad, Bahasham, Harakah, Hakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us His truth. Shalom to you, Akim, that puts the word across the four corners of this globe with all truth and sincerity, Bahasham, Harakah, Hakwadash. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit of Yahweh Hashem outside, the doors of mercies is still open unto our people, man. We're gonna keep coming out, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem outside, and the fear of the Lord to work out our salvation and to continue, feeding the flock, feeding you people, well, mainly the believers. But warning, as well as warning you non-believers, man, because y'all blood is on our hands if we don't warn you. But majority of our people don't fear, the message, man. Which Jake claims how much they love the Most High. Like, it's crazy, bro. You see so-called Negroes, Latinos, the Native Americans who claim, how much you know the Bible, how much you love the Most High, this and that. But you do nothing what He says. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get this precept. Slug here. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? And a very harsh reality is getting ready to come into the faces of our people, man. The majority of our people, man. Reality is gonna burst your bubble real soon, man. Jake claiming how much, God's with them, this and that. But y'all not even saying the right names. All hell is getting ready to break loose. And our people are not making themselves, armed to the battle, man. This spirit, this great last spiritual battle, against our people. This last, great spiritual battle against the souls of the majority of our people, man. And what's that? You submitting yourself, to the, confirmation and the jurisdiction of this devil by you taking his MOTB. Ultimately, and that's what everything is what we're doing, man. Everything that's that's taking place on the face of the earth, everything that's that's being prepared and made. It's in preparation of Jacob's trouble, and those that's unfaithful, is going to submit themselves to Esau and take this MOTB. And those that's faithful, that's going to withstand against it and prevail against it, as as it is already written for them to be victorious, and all through the faith and spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem outside, man. Those that's written in the book of life. And these are times that we're, fastly approaching. Lord's getting ready to, a great separation. A great separation is coming. Those that's of the elect of Yahweh Hashem outside, and those that's not of the elect of Yahweh Hashem outside. Those that's not of the elect, if y'all about to see me outside, y'all gonna submit, you know, submit unto this devil by you taking his MOTB, you know, by you taking his MOTB. You see, and the thing is, man, Jay's gonna be deceived into taking it, man. All people gonna be deceived into taking it, man. Deceived into taking this MOTB and make an excuse in their minds, because why? Because Esau's gonna come with it, man. Matter of fact, I get this precept. This is Revelation chapter 12. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice in heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Esau, man. These elites. Those, that's in the chief place of power right now, which are the Amalekites. Amalek. You so-called, you ish people, you small hat people. There's a whole, frenzy going on, on dealing with, hey man, we are at the end times, man. The scriptures tell you that this gospel shall be preached into all the world, man. Where it is told unto them that you are not the people, there shall be said you're the children of the living power. I'm roughly paraphrasing, The Lord said that when this gospel shall be preached in all the world, then shall the end come. Everybody's on to this devil, man. Jake making their TikToks, still putting their takes and 2 cents, on who the real, the real people are, man. Because time is up. Time is up, man. And the Lord, man, it is beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. Because it's shining more and more attention, for Jake to, to see what's going on, man. But we understand that this nigga's bought and paid for, man. But once again, this is the Lord's doing, man. You can do nothing for the truth. I mean, it's like you cannot do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. This truth like a spiritual juggernaut. This truth, man. This truth's like a spiritual juggernaut, man. No matter what you throw at it, it consumes it and gains more power. It gets stronger, like a snowball rolling downhill, or a pile of dirt just rolling downhill. It picks up more and more snow, and then it begins to be big ass boulder of a snowball. You can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth, man. Because why? At the end of the day, it's gonna bring in more of the elect that's supposed to wake up. Because more and more light is being shined upon this thing. And Esau's trying to control the narrative. This devil's trying to control the narrative, man. The Lord's playing chess with you, man. We understand that this nigga's bought and paid for. And, it wouldn't be a simple ass nigga, as this nigga, a fucking Kanye. Because, throughout all the years, this whole persona of him is being painted, as this crazy bipolar person, this whole stigma of bipolar person, whatever, So, and boom, now he comes out talking about, the 12 tribes of Judah and shit, which is all bought and paid for, man. Because what the fuck is, the 12 tribes of Judah, man? He's trying to make it seem like, an only black thing, man. Judah itself is only one tribe. It's the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You know, which bro, he's bought and paid for. This nigga is, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's doing the bidding, you know, of Satan, man. And here it is, Jake is caught up in this thing, man. Our people are caught up into this thing, man. Distracted, you know, talking about, man, just completely taking Kanye's side, man. You know, but hey, nonetheless, Jake is, you know, going into the information on who they are. You know, at the end of the day, there's no fucking excuse, man. If you don't know Kanye West, you know what I'm saying, and it's not just him, you know what I'm saying, it's, you know, many more celebrities is waking up, but, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's nothing, man. You know, many more celebrities before have called themselves Israelites, and then what, you know, they just go back to the world and shit, you know, which, you know, I wouldn't say they like, you know, they even took the plow, so to say, you know, or you know, or even stepped in the truth. It doesn't matter, you know. At the end of the day, now like the elders from the New York main camp that was doing, you know, that live sit down, you know, hey, you know, say, you know, it'll be interesting if this nigga Ye was talking about, you know, Kanye was talking about, you know how he's an Israelite, this and that, and what the MOTB is. You know, now that would get more attention. You know, now you know that would be, you know, more convincing, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But he's not gonna do that, man. Because what? Because he's bought and paid for, man. It's all a setup. Once again, Yahweh Shemiah Shah is playing chess with your dumb ass, man. Esau trying to control the narrative because more Jake is waking up to this thing, man. You can't stop it. The cat's already out the bag, bro. It's impossible to stop. More and more people are waking up to this thing, man. You know? You see, then again, you know, he has infiltrated, you know, individuals to try to disrupt this thing. He has, you know, his spies, his agents, whatever. Once again, man, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. You're not gonna find nothing against the man of the Lord, man. Because what? Because they ain't doing nothing. All we doing is just, you know, we're regular, law-abiding citizens, so to speak. You know. Romans 13, I believe, you know, to submit to the powers, you know. Hey, the Lord's, how much outside set this place to rule, man. All we do is teach the Bible. You know, we go to work, eat, sleep, you know, watch movies, if I see movies up, work out. That's it, man. Like yo, man, life of a prophet is very boring, man. You know, in the world's, you know, fucking point of view. We don't do shit, but just, you know, be fucking regular people. But this is spiritual in your mind. You know, you see, but this what we're doing is bothersome unto Esau. You know. This right here, you know, what we're doing is detrimentally affecting this nigga, man. You know, Scripture tell you that they shall be troubled with terrible fear. You know, when they see the prophets waking up in these last days, man, because they know that's a sign unto them, man. That that everything that they've done is going to be recompensed against them, man. You know. You know what I'm saying? With the destruction of this place, this whole system, franchise, and slavery. And Esau knows this is gonna happen, man. You know? And you got agents, you know, you got fucking agents like Vocat are sent to, you know, to just bother the apostles and elders and and brothers to just straight, try to debunk with just bullshit backed up with no facts, and he can't prove it, man. He just can't fucking prove it, man. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga, man, see, he doesn't know that his elites, they know this is the truth, man. But this nigga, he's nobody, man. But these elites that run the world, they know that who the man of the Lord are. They know who the people are. They know at some point in time that prophets would, rise up according to prophecy and prophesy against this whole shit, man. These devils know that, man. These devils knew who we were before we knew. Like the apostle was saying, in order to tell a lie, you have to know the truth, man. You gotta know the truth. But once again, man, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. You can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You can do nothing against the truth, man, but for the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is shining more light onto who the people are. And people are raising questions, man, because, hey, they're looking it up. Jake's looking it up. Jake's looking at the research like, whoa, hold on. Like, explain this. How come, most of us, come from the same, the Shemite, from, the line of Shem, and what they call to be, Sem, that's bullshit, man, because, see, we're all, well, not all of us, but, the most majority of us, are Shemites, man, except for Ham and, Japheth, but see, that information is not going to be, taught to you, in your educational systems or whatever, man. You're just going to be taught that they're the people, that, in 1948, that they was established as a people, and that's it. That's it. Like, just foolish, man. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing, man. That was the dumbest move you ever. That was the dumbest move you ever done. You can't just roll up. The reason why, that land was, not inhabited of the actual people, was because of 70 AD, Jake was scattered, away from that land to all the world, man. Millions of Jakes, predominantly, the southern tribes, scattered to the western parts of Africa, and some Jakes scattered to, to Asia, So, and then boom, 1948, it's like, from that period of time, in 1948, it wasn't, that many Israelites in that land, man, because the Roman persecution. So, Amalek asked, Esau just came in and crept in and just 1948 declared that state to be them as the people and shit, I believe it's the Balfour Declaration. And I'm saying that's Esau just fucking ran with it, man. Which there's no state and type facts to back up that they're the actual true people, though.